All right, guys, what's up? Just wanted to go over something quick. Number one, I don't advise doing this. Number two, was extremely stupid of me. Number three, I just want to show you the emotions of trading and and how God was on my side today. So first and foremost, apologize. I'm looking at a screen over here. Camera's right here. I didn't feel like moving it, so I guess we're gonna have to deal with it. But if you're watching this video, thank you first and foremost. All right, so you're looking at my funded account through my funded futures. This is an expert account. Um, I can give you the details of all this stuff if you're interested. But I trade futures. This is NQ. I trade through prop firms. So basically, I paid. I think it was $350 for this account. I had to pass a test. Had to profit $9,000 without losing a specific amount of money. All that stuff is not important for this video, but I've had this account since last week. I'm going to bring this over quick so I can show you. Um, Now this is quote unquote real money. All right, this is funded. This is money that I can withdraw. I have to wait a specific period of time, which is 14 days. But this is withdrawable money. So fortunately, it was only $350 of my real money, but this is the advantages of trading prop, right? You're basically trading with other people's money. But you can see here this account basically started on the 25th of September. I had a wonderful couple days there. I built this up pretty nice. Now, what it's not showing today's profit. But what you're seeing up here, we're at 170,553. This account started at 150,000. So we're roughly 20K in profit. You come down here, you see that, where are we at here? Look at that. Where is this? This is impressive. I saw somewhere, oh, 400% in a week. Good trading. Good trading, except for today. So let's get into it. Let me show you what happened here. So I was having a good morning. Basically, I think I was 85% win rate, just basically scalping, scalping, scalping. Was up, I think, $1,000. And if you've been following my Facebook feed, I said, hey, I'm going to trade this account relatively lightly because I want to get the payout. So that's what the goal is for all this is getting the payout, right? So I could request the payout after 14 days of trading this account. We're now at 7 or 8 days of trading this account, so I got another week. So I already had, well, as of today, I have 20,000 built up. Now, when I go to withdraw, request a payout, I can withdraw up to the amount of money that's over my buffer. So what my buffer is on this account is $4,500. So let's just use hypotheticals here. Say I were to withdraw today, right? $20,000 in profit, 4,500, take 20,000 minus the 4,500, and that is the maximum amount that I could withdraw. Now, I wouldn't do that simply because I want to leave some money in my buffer so that I can then build up the account again the next 2 weeks. That's how this game works, right? So if you've been following along, I've been having a bunch of ups and downs since August. August was actually my first payout through Apex. From August until uh, current, with other firms as well. I use another firm too, which take profit. Another story for a different day. But I've so far withdrawn. I've been in this game now for about a year, but I've so far withdrawn $50,000. Now, what you haven't seen is what I've spent in order to get that, and a lot of that has to do with me and my style of trading. And you're going to see that right here. I'm an idiot. Okay, I've always all my life, no risk, no reward, no risk, no reward. Well, today, as I said, God was on my side because this could have turned out very badly. And if I just would have stuck to my original plan, as you can see here in a minute, it would have turned out fantastic. Um, I should say my original plan after my original plan after my original plan, because my original plan was to simply just take a quick scalp, 5 contracts, okay, at $20 a point. I was hoping for 10 points, $2,000. That's what I was hoping for. Let's get into this. So all morning we're basically, we're a lot of volatility in this market. Okay, the Middle East stuff, anything like that, blah blah blah. Economy, job reports, a lot of volatility. I trade NQ, which this thing moves sometimes 2, 3, 400, 500, 600, 700 points in a day. A point is $20 per contract. So you can see the amount of money that can be made or lost. But these little triangles that you see on my screens, these are pretty much all winning trades here. For example, buy one 1774, sell one 1781. Here's another one, sell five. Let's buy five. So some of these are winners, some of these are losers. But what I thought I was gonna do didn't end up turning out the way I originally thought. Let me zoom in. So keep in mind I'm up 1,000 on the day. I don't know why. Just wanted to do one more trade. Well, I do know why, because I'm greedy. All right. Greed and emotion will kill you in this business. It will absolutely kill you. I'm still learning that. Okay. Most successful traders say that you have to be around for about 3 to 6 years. Um, I agree. Doesn't mean that you can't make profits. Doesn't mean that you can't be semi-successful. Well, until you actually get the whole entire point and how this market moves, 3 to 6 years. So my plan was right here. Here's my plan. Enough of me boring you with this stuff. So I was going to, this white line right here is VWAP, volume weighted average price. We sold off, and I thought there'll be buyers at VWAP. Let me get 5 contracts on for a quick 10-point scalp. Well, market makers said, screw you. There weren't buyers at VWAP. There was actually sellers. So here I am. Now keep in mind, $1,000 in profit for the day. Here I am. Bought 5 at, we're going to use these numbers, 986. So I don't got to keep saying the other number, 986. We got up to 989, 3 points. So yeah, I was up $600 in profit. Okay. I should have just closed it out there. Um, but I didn't. And what happened immediately? Well, we sold off. Came back up, retested VWAP, and then sold off. So I look at a ton of different charts, not just this one. I have those factors on everything. Now I'm using the 22 range charts. And for all my futurist traders out there that trade NQ, since I switched over to using range charts, my win rates have significantly increased. I used to use the 1 minute with 5 minute, 15 minute confluences and stuff like that, but I switched over to range 22, 44, 89. Try it out. So I'm losing money and I'm getting frustrated because I was up 1,000 and I hate losing money. So what do? Well, market makers bring the price down here, and I immediately think, okay, we're going to sweep this liquidity pool that's right here, and there's going to be buyers sitting in this area. So what do? Against the advice of professionals, I average down. Buy an additional 5 contracts right here. So as I average down, my price, which was now 986, and for sake of calculation purposes, I'm not going to do it, but let's just say my average price was somewhere right in here. And what occurs? It dumps, literally dumps in less than less than 2 minutes. It freaking dumps. At this point in time, right here, I'm down roughly $10,000, $12,000. Bought another 5 contracts. I'm 15 contracts deep and I'm NQ. Okay. $20 a point times 15. I think my max drawdown here was around 14,000. And then voila, God steps in. They basically cleared all this liquidity out of the way. Buyers step in right here and they say, Steve, we're going to help your, for lack of better terms, screw ups. Now keep in mind, this is real money, okay? It's real withdrawable money. Sitting down here at this point, I'm so damn frustrated, so emotional. My heart's never been racing in trading as much as it is right now at this point in time. But I had this feeling. I just knew. I knew it was going to reverse. I just didn't know where. I thought it was going to reverse at these points. But the market makers said, no, we're going to reverse it right here. And these yellow lines are fair value gaps in the 22 range. Okay. So we start reversing. And all of a sudden, this push up right here, we start getting excited. Now we're at 11:04. And literally, this occurred in 2 minutes. We're 11:04, right? Now my average price is sitting somewhere right around here. So 15 contracts in, and voila, we're in profit. I said, okay, I'm going to ride it back up to VWAP. What do I do? Sell 10. What do I do here on this sell-off? Because I, once again, got emotional. Even though I knew on this side of the brain what was going to happen, but on this side of the brain, you see what happens here. I saw this little sell-off. Keep in mind, this is like happening in like 10, 15 seconds. And I thought price was going to go all the way back down here. And I wanted to recoup some of my losses. So I sold an additional 4 contracts right here. And then I said, Steve, let's just hold one contract. You want to know why? Because you know price is going to reverse. Well, what happens? This side of the brain is telling me price is going to reverse and we're going to go back up. This side of the brain is telling me you're going to end up losing money. So I got lucky, okay? I got lucky today. That's what happened. Nothing else. It was a stupid entry. It was stupid for me to want the freaking additional $2,000 because of greed. And I got lucky. And this doesn't always happen this way. But today, angels were on my side. So anyway, as the average price is, as I said, sitting right around here. Right around here, right? I got one contract left and I see it coming back down. I say, no, maybe this wasn't the reversal. And I end up selling for profit. Now, I still profited $1,000 on this trade, but I was down roughly $13,000. Okay. Now here's the kicker. On this one single contract that I had left, if I would have held it, yeah, I would have went a little bit in drawdown, probably like maybe $100. But what happens after this point? I gotta move my damn screen. That happens. I was correct on the reversal. I was stupid on my entry points. I only entered an average down simply because I was losing money. This would have worked out, but it didn't. I mean, it did. It worked out for 1,000, which is good money. Okay. But it could have worked out for significantly more. So as I said, My average price, which I don't go back in, I think it was like right around 19,950, something like that. And keep in mind, we got up to here, I was in profit, so I took it. But I never would have been in that much of a major drawdown again if I just would have held. But I didn't. But needless to say, even if I would have just held that one contract, just that one contract at $20 a point, let's just do this here. 950, it's 2060, 110 points, 200 or 2000 some dollars off of one contract. Let me get out my trusty little screen here. Number of contracts, 15. Number of points, could change this to 110. If I just would have listened to this side of my brain and this side of my brain, I coulda, shoulda, woulda profited 33K off of that move. So I went from wanting to profit 2K to being down roughly 12, 13K to being up 1K to selling and watching my trade, which would have then, if I just would have held the entire thing, $33,000 in a period of about 30 minutes. But it didn't work out that way. Coulda, shoulda, woulda, right? This game is emotional, extremely. And if you're interested in learning this game, first and foremost, start with taking emotion out of it. That doesn't mean be stupid. That means learn. That means study. That means follow a plan. That means stick to your plan. But when your plan doesn't work, like it didn't in this case, get the hell out and take your losses. Because as I said, this was luck. It was all pure luck. But in reality, it would have worked out to be a phenomenal trade. But we don't always know. And we have ideas. We have all these different confluences on our charts, fair value gaps, order blocks, moving averages, oscillators. Keep it simple, stupid. That's what I'm learning. Keep it simple, stupid. Thanks for viewing and letting me explain my emotional roller coaster to you this morning. It's now time for me to get back to my day job. See ya.